gosh. Hi, hello everybody. Welcome to the live, welcome to the replay. It has been a minute since we've been live here at Spirit School. So we'll just let everyone join. Hi, hello. Waiting for Nicole. I'm Amy Sikarskie. Good morning. Hi, Karen. Hi, Wild Tower. Wild Child. Hi, Cisco. Oh my gosh, hi everybody. Hi Jennifer. So it's been a little bit of time and I usually don't do morning lives, so got my warm drink here. It's a chilly morning. Here comes Nicole. We are so excited to be here with you guys. Let me bring her on. Hey girl, hi Nadina. Hi Louise. Hey. Okay, so I've accepted Nicole's request, I think. Yep, here she goes. Hi!
Hi! Good morning, goddess.
Oh my gosh. No, for real.
I know. Cheers. How are you?
I'm good. It feels great. Today's a sunny, beautiful day, so I've already been outside with all the autumn leaves, and all the
Oh my
puppies.
God, I know. I can't wait to like come visit and just, do everything, do all the things, do all the girl things. I can't
Yeah,
wait. So,
yeah. I'm excited for it. So, everybody, hi. I'm Amy.
and I'm Nicole. If you guys don't know me, it's been a while. It's been a few years since I've been here, but we're back after having two babies. So
Yes.
not just one, two, like overachiever over here. You know what I mean?
Yes, and they're the most beautiful babies ever. So Nicole and I have, we've been like friends. We've been behind the scenes. We've been, together. But it's like, okay, do we have the time? Is it the right time to come back and, be online and here for everyone? So Spirit has called, and we're so excited to jump back onto Insta. And then we have some fun offerings coming to Spirit School. So we're like, you know what? This is just going to be amazing. And so, like Nicole mentioned, it's been how long ago, Nicole? I think last time I was thinking it's been 5 years, but it's been 6 years actually, I think, right?
Um, that I was on Spirit School or that we were friends? That we became friends.
Well, we became friends when we started Spirit School with the Learn to Channel class.
So we met in 18 and then we learn to channel, I believe in 19. And then I left in 20 because I was pregnant, like the end of 2020. And then, um, wait, no, the end of 19, maybe. No, Michael was born February, I don't know. And then the pandemic hit and then blah, blah. And then Gabriel came. So Michael and Gabriel. And then, so it's been a minute. And yes, we're re-releasing Learn the Channel. We have some amazing new courses that Amy has been diligently working on behind the scenes. And then I flew down and added my little flair. So it'll be fun, fun. Yay.
Yes, yes. Oh, Jennifer's saying she thinks she remembers the last live with Nicole was in 19.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God. I
I
can't
know.
believe this. Like, what happened, man? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Ah,
Ah,
but we are so busy. Like, I started channeling again, I think in April of this year, and I've just been taken off. So I haven't really been online, guys. I've been doing more like live events. So I'm in Florida, New York, New Jersey, PA. And we're just doing live events like every week, like two a week. So I'm in person reading large groups of people. And then, there will be some new stuff coming in this year and we'll release that later on and it'll be lots of fun. So,
yeah. So to February, I'm thinking yes.
yeah,
So
all
just,
right, great.
yeah. So this will be so awesome. Today we thought we'd just pop on and see how everybody's doing and like, hello, we're here. Wanting to just to connect with the vibe and the energy. It feels so clean today. I don't know how you feel. I know it's the morning, it's the beginning of a new week, but there's this feeling of new birth and it's just like, oh, it's so exciting. I have to say it's interesting too because it is the time of the season for going within and I've really been noticing that. And so I feel like it's just I'm feeling both, which is interesting. Like this connected within, really warm and grounded, and then this
Mhm.
little bud of new birth just starting. Like I can feel it coming through. So, Nicole, how about we start with maybe some readings or message of the day for the group? You and I can just tune in. That'd be real fun.
Yeah, sure. So as I was getting ready, actually, I kept hearing a lot about the goddess energy and like goddess energy really coming forward. And particularly today is about love and protection. So like loving our little babies, loving our homes, loving our spouses, our partners, our business, being like super grateful for like every moment we have. And that knowing that this moment on earth is such a profound time, like it's a gift, like every day is a gift, like every day, quite honestly, like past the pandemic, anything, every day that we've been waking up has been a gift, because we all saw how the world can be turned upside down within a moment, but then the good of all people can come out as well. And that's where we come in, is to just really give a mouth and a voice to that message. So today was all about love and protection. That's what they kept telling me, the goddess of love and protection. So I want to offer that to you, to the group, if that feels right. Just really jumping into love and then feeling safe and guided and protected today. So,
Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, I
mhm.
can feel it. And that's what I was feeling a minute ago with that going within settled energy, just that message. It's being present and being here in the body and at home. And just it's been a lot of movement for us, you guys. Nicole and I, like physically, energetically, the past few months, there's been a lot. And so to be able to be still, be present, and just be and go within is important. For me, that's also expanding into being present with my family. And so the goddess energy of, I'm hearing compassion too, like compassion and love and that warmth of holding. So hugs. I feel like holding those that we love so close to us in that experience is really beautiful. So I didn't really we didn't really introduce ourselves to those that are new. We kind of just like popped out like, hey, y'all, we think y'all have met us, but I'm Amy and I'm an intuitive channel as well. And so what happens with this experience of being an intuitive channel is often we'll get messages. Nicole and I get messages throughout the day. The messages will just drop in. And a lot of the times I'm like, oh, this is totally for me. And sometimes I get ones and I'm just feeling, oh, this is collective. This is a collective message. And so Nicole, when you were tuning in, I could just feel like it was for both, right? You're probably getting that message not only for yourself today, but for everyone. And so I'm wondering if everybody resonates with that. If you guys can let us know what's going on in your world and if that feels like a message of comfort for you right now. And then also, if you have any questions, we're totally down to take questions. We love conversation. So let us know if y'all have any questions about current energies or anything related to spirituality, channeling, past lives, angels, spirit guides, karma, integrity. Like integrity is a big one. Having clear, clean energy for connections is a huge, important step in connecting in with your guides and spirit. So we're going to talk more about that here in a few weeks, but I just wanted to, that message just really wanted to come through. So, Love Lace Grace says, immediate tears definitely hit me. Love and protection was big for me. And can you see the comments on the screen, Nicole?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll let you read the next one.
Okay. And then Jennifer says, I am really feeling the energy of integrity lately. Yeah, girl, that is a big one. we're gonna talk about that too. We have a lot of fun stuff stored for the new year. Okay, and then Marla, do you see that one, Amy? Is
Yeah,
that too?
you had a procedure today early and all went great. Oh, I'm so
Good.
happy. Yes. Oh, it makes me feel so good. I know the energy that can come from, just the unknown. So what a beautiful gift be on the other side and feel like it all went great. And that's, as these words are coming out of my mouth, Nicole, I'm hearing that that's a message for us and for others too. Like when we go through challenging things in life, what a blessing and a gift to feel that love and protection, knowing that this is for real. I'm going through something really crazy and wild or scary or uncertain times, but we feel spirit, we feel the love around us. And we all have that ability to connect in and call and invite in the love and the peace and the protection, and with it, reassurance. But I hear like kind of like, you know how you have like an angel and the devil on your shoulder, and you hear like the, you know, like the naysayers and all that. So this is not that we just go in and we're not grounded and we don't think, oh, we have responsibilities in this. So with everything in life, when we ask spirit for assistance, we show up too. And I think that's a big thing. So in some instances, what does that mean? Maybe today, like preparing for your procedure, going through the checklist, making sure everything feels great and physical and energy. And but this is also true in our human life, everyday experiences. When we're going through something, we ask for assistance and we show up, and we show up in integrity. Like that's the most important part. So Nicole, have you had any experiences with that lately where you just are like, okay, I know I just have to do my part and show up and I can feel spirit there?
Yeah, so typically with like big life decisions, like whether it's moving, getting a new job, entering a new business contract, even like paying bills or whatever it is. I know that if I feel like any trepidation or fear, that's literally like that old paradigm trying to keep me small and trying to keep me, it thinks it's trying to keep me safe, right? And then, so I have to listen to the positive energy. So I'm just piggybacking on what you were saying earlier about spirit and like that small voice within and like that little like we call them like glimmer or just like push in the right direction. Like spirit comes through in a way of like, you know, gently nudging us in the right direction. When you get to learn how your spirit guides talk to you, this is really a fun activity because you have so many different like spirit guides, angels, everybody's chiming in all at once. And like, how do I know who and what I'm talking to behind the veil, right? So this goes into the book of channeling that Amy has, and then the ultimate guide to channeling, and then the learn to channel course, like differentiate the different frequency bands that are behind the veil and understanding who and what is talking to you. With that being said, not all spirits are in integrity. Not all, I mean, angels would be in integrity, or you're not talking to an angel, you're talking to something else, okay? But not all spirits are going to be in integrity. I will tell you that. You have spirits that have crossed over that are either still in a dimensional, I want to say like overlay, like they haven't quite gotten into the angelic realm, or you have spirits that are coming in with their stuff. So like my grandmother, she had a lot of opinions about life and the world around her. Or, and these are our loved ones just trying to guide us home. If they haven't done the work or gone through their life review or evolved to the other side, they will have a message that's not in the highest light. And it may cause friction in what we would understand as the third dimensional reality or the world around us. So we always want to tune into the highest form and the highest consciousness. Also, I tell people a fail safe is whatever is of the highest light is always going to guide you towards love and abundance and love and unity. And whatever is like of the negative or false light would guide you towards separation, lack, disparaging thoughts, and fighting with each other. That's not setting, that's not, I'm not talking about setting a boundary. I'm talking about like actually fighting and warring with each other. Like
Yeah.
that's the difference. And that's how you get to know who and what you're talking to. So yeah, it all goes into, this is going to be amazing. It's going to be so much fun just talking about all of this and the integrity with channeling and what that looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And with everything in life, I don't know if it's me, but I feel like, yeah, I feel it in my solar plexus right now, my sacral chakra. Like with everything in life, it's up to us. It's up to us individually to look at ourselves, right? And to be in integrity. And it's kind of like if nobody's around, what are you going to do? Or what are you going to do when you're in a really challenging position and you don't have anybody else there in the physical to speak to about this? So knowing the light of who we are and how to feel and be and understand when we're in alignment is so important, because when we work with energy and different energies come in, it's so important to be able to trust, like, oh, something feels off here, and to literally be okay saying that. Because if you're working with, well, even people in the physical world, any being of consciousness, and you feel something's off, but you discount your intuition and that gut instinct and you continue to go with it, um, you can set yourself up for surprises that might not be like the most fortuitous. You would wish that you'd rather have gone a different route. And also in times in life, we're going to be called to understand, okay, something feels funny, but I'm also being led to move forward with it and let it unfold, knowing that I can keep my light and my energetic boundaries within the situation. So a lot of times, this is what I'm getting, those of us that like to refer to ourselves as earth angels, starseed, light workers, we get called to go into heavy, sticky situations to help people that have found themselves there, or to alter that timeline. And in that, we have to have that discernment and that awareness. So I've been called into places that I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much around here that is not in alignment. It is not in integrity. There's a lot of shadiness, you know, but and this started at an early age so that I think I could be trained to that. And the biggest thing was staying in my own light and staying in integrity so I could hear clearly the messages from spirit, which sometimes would be like, okay, here's an action item. You're here to, you know, like bring this message or help these people or alter that timeline. And other times they said, okay, get out, like get out. It's time to get out. Everybody that you have showed up for has decided they picked their timeline. They're not going to go the way that I would feel would be the best of alignment. You know, like they're going to make some interesting choices, and it's time for me to pull myself out of that scenario. But when we're in that and when we're in sticky places in life, if we don't know who we are and if we haven't understood how to communicate, trust our instincts and intuition, then we can feel really lost. And I keep seeing a map, like I'm looking for a map for my way out. And they're showing us that the map and the compass is our heart, it is our gut, it is our intuition and instincts. And if we haven't had those moments where we begin trusting ourselves on the little things, then we might not feel super prepared when the big things come in life. So I hope this helps a lot of you. I'm hearing it's confirmation for many and also going to be inspiring to help you to really start trusting yourself, even in the little things. Like Nicole, you were saying, you know, the life things like paying bills or what am I going to have for lunch today, right? Like start trusting yourself in the little things is what I'm hearing.
Yes, absolutely. I just wanted to comment on what Marla said, because Marla wrote, my mom and Graham both calmed me. Others here gave me horror stories. As a dreamer, I depend on their guide. And then she wrote, and they were right. So I just want to say, like, oh wait, hold on in the comments. I'm not used to these comments yet. So I just want to say, um, with this spirit guides and your angels and your loved ones in spirit, yes, we have loved ones in spirit that will give us guidance that are 1,000% accurate. It's the lower level spirits, energies, or entities that I'm talking about that could distract you. And you already wrote that. You wrote others here gave me horror stories, right? So like if something is telling you really, really negative stuff, not life stuff. Like life stuff would be like, okay, maybe they will have liver disease in 5 years if they don't take care of themselves, or there's going to be a divorce in a year because the marriage is falling apart. Like that's life stuff. But if it's like, you're all going to hell, or I don't know, just like really horrible shit, like that's clearly not from your team and clearly not from your guides and your angels. Yeah, what Amy was talking about with like really just trusting yourself and knowing who you are, like I feel like we could do a whole course on that. Like when we get into channeling, I often think that people have really gone through like the dark night of the soul or an awakening or have hit some kind of road map or block or something that has created a rift in their reality and they're searching for more. Like that's typically why people want to reach out to spirit guides, angels, guardians, loved ones. And then you have to do more work. So those that are in integrity always put the burden of truth on us. It's not like they're there to guide us and support us, but they're not going to walk through life for us. So like my guides many a times have allowed me to go into situations just like Amy was talking about, so that I could learn a greater lesson of truth and awareness, and I could learn a greater lesson of who I am and who I want to be on this earth plane. So oftentimes people will think, well, I'm channeling spirit and how come my life is shit? Yeah, well, it's like, okay, well, you're channeling them, but like maybe they're asking you to go in a different direction. Maybe they really do want you to leave that toxic situation. Maybe you're supposed to move across country and work for a nonprofit. Like there's a deeper guidance. Maybe you're supposed to get off all the drugs. Like, you know, there's a deeper guidance, man, that's happening. Like when we keep hitting that wall and nothing is moving in our life. So we really have to pay attention to why things are not moving in our life. I will tell you, when you're in alignment with your guides and your angels, like life is so fun. It is such a creative venture between you and spirit every day, all day. Yes, we have things that show up as far as like family situations or, you know, life stressors, but we go through it and we see the higher timeline and the higher reasoning of it all. And it's not like you don't stay in this victim mentality or poor me or like expecting other people to take accountability or do the work for you, because that's not how it works. So yeah, so I just love talking about this stuff.
I do too, and I love how we were like, we're going to show up and see what, you know, messages are wanting to come through, and it's really just flowing. So I do feel like it's going to help those of you that are here or on the replay. And I also love going back in time. So maybe in the future, somebody's watching this months or years into the future, and you just are guided to this video. So we're hoping, and, you know, we're grateful to be able to bring that through for you. Nicole, over on my view, there's 3 questions in the question mark box at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. So okay, I'm
No,
going to ask.
yeah, I'm trying to find it. Yeah, no.
Okay. All right. So let me read. One of the questions here is from Schultzkar, and they say, in exploring my guides recently, I discovered some really loving guides, but one came to me that I did not care for. Could this be a guide to learn from or a lower vibration to dismiss? I'll let you answer.
Oh yeah. If you don't care for them, walk away. That's it's your sovereignty, it's your divinity. Like my guides never pressure me, even when like I want to learn how to be like quote unquote human or normal. Like my guides will leave, you know, so that I can have a human experience. So if something is showing up in your reality that you do not care for, say no thank you and goodbye and dismiss them.
Yeah, and it also goes to like, if you're feeling uncomfortable, that's a reason for you to trust your intuition. Anybody can say they're a guide too. Like we really want to, you know, vet spirits. And as Nicole was speaking about it, one of the ways to vet spirits is the type of information they're giving you. But moreover, how do you feel? Because somebody can say really kind words or energy can come in, but you know something's off, and it's like, this energy has an alternative motive. They're not being truthful. And when I say energy, it can be spirit or a human. So this being, there's something not right here. So I would lean on the guides that you feel comfortable with, asking them for reassurance, asking them to give their perspective of the information on this other being. And also, Nicole and I work with the archangels like every day. And one of the reasons is because they will come in with their sword of light, their beam of light, their truth of light, and they'll flush out the BS. Those entities that are pretending to be something they're not cannot stand in that light, especially right next to Archangel Metatron or Michael. They just can't. Like, that's the easiest way to clear energy in my readings and experience. If I have an earthbound spirit that's causing problems and they don't want to leave, I always just say, okay, well, you have a choice. You have about 3 seconds, and I'm going to invite Archangel Michael in, or Archangel Metatron, and boom, they're gone. So, you know, it's really important because, as Nicole's saying, you have sovereignty over who gets access to your energy, who gets access to your thoughts, your time, your space, what beings, and what, you know, aside from like beings, also what kind of energy are you inviting into your home? What kind of books and movies and conversations and, you know, all this forms of consciousness. So they will come through. Potentially this being could have been there showing up as a guide, but maybe they weren't a true spirit guide. However, you encountering that has now just given you a gift of discernment. So everything is in beautiful alignment. We learn so much from our experiences, and everything has an opportunity for deeper wisdom. So yeah. Okay, thank you for that question. Car says, I did dismiss them at the time. I love the advice to call in archangels.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, awesome. Nicole, I'll let you take the next question from Lovelace, and then I'll go back into the chat comment a little.
Okay. All right, cool. So, excuse me. Yeah. So it says, I feel like I'm being overwhelmed with messages. I just would love to know who or what entity is that speaking to me.
Mhm.
So I often tell people, like, basically, when you want to know your guides and your angels, like, you have to develop a relationship with them just like you would a friend, and just like you would somebody you're dating, or like a lover or anything. Like, you have to get to know them. You have to know them inside and out. And why I say like lover or a friend is, like, you have to be intimate with this being, because not sexually, obviously, but like intimacy, like compassion, love, understanding, joy. We have to get to know who and what we're talking to behind the veil. So typically, they will leave little signs and symbols as to who and what they are. If you hear the name Michael 3 times that day, then you guarantee you're probably talking to Archangel Michael. If you see Metatron's cube out of nowhere, and people keep talking about sacred geometry, probably you're talking to Archangel Metatron. If you keep seeing feathers or smelling roses, typically that's Mother Mary. So it's almost like putting those signs and symbols together and really figuring it out. And then obviously, if you cannot figure it out, you can book a session with Amy or I, and we will tell you and we will help you. Or you can come to Learn to Channel course, and we will also help you there to discern who and what you're talking to behind the veil. But if you do not have a trusted source, or are not able to book a session, I always tell people, like, ask that person or ask the guide to leave you signs and symbols that you would understand who and what is talking to you behind the veil. Because if it's a guide in integrity, they will talk to you, they will communicate with you in many ways that you would understand. So specifically, if I look into your field, I am seeing it's funny because I'm definitely seeing like a lot of this is really funny, man. Like a lot of like puppy energy, which is like crazy. Like, I don't even know why I want to say that, but like I just see like this, like an animal totem, but it's like specifically not a dog, but a puppy. So it's like a call to have more love and joy in your life, and like more like playfulness. Like when you think of a puppy dog, like just real playful and loving and joyful. So I would also understand this is to be one of your joy guides that's actually coming forward and asking you to have more joy in your life. I used to channel joy guides all the time. And when I go into trance with a joy guide, like they're the most hilarious, funny guides ever, because they're just literally calling us to be playful and silly and have a good time. And then I do actually see Mother Mary with you as I'm panning back even more. That's why I said Mother Mary. So if you smell roses, I'm getting chills on this, like smelling roses, feathers, specifically, she's showing me feathers, light color blue, wisps of air, and like wind, like you can just feel like wind going through your hair and like through your curtains for no reason. Like that's, I just feel like Mother Mary, but specifically the smell of rose. So I'll leave that with you.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
So many things you said I was wanting to piggyback off of, but Spirit's it's flowing. So, okay, let me check out our next question and the question at the bottom. So if you guys see, there's like a little button you can push to submit your question. So Spark the Heart said, any words of guidance for me these upcoming weeks of energies, for the upcoming energies? Okay, so any guidance. Oh, wow. Oh, this is amazing. I just can feel it. So I'm feeling this energy and also hearing and seeing messages that say go within and like ground deep in your gut. So ground in your gut, and there's also this force of light at your heart chakra holding. So it's like a battery. I'm hearing an energy reserve where you're really holding a lot of light close to the body in the heart chakra. And this is to help you stay stable and balanced. And I am hearing battery, so energy reserve for the upcoming weeks. It's literally this vision where you're walking in a crowd of people outside at night. It's cold, there's a lot going on, and it's this vision where everything's kind of like muted, or you can't see all the details around you, but you're so full of light, and inside you can feel this heat and this warmth. At the same time, it's kind of like you're protecting yourself in that you're not shining your light out and attracting attention. So there's something going on in your life right now where it's all about resources, resourceful, going within, being in integrity, knowing that you have that connection with God. But you're going and you're walking on your life path. This is for 3 weeks. So this is for the month of December. Now, let me pull my words into it from this vision. What I would say, how I would feel with all this energy is you're going to be going through something and called to step up for yourself so that you don't feel like you went out of alignment and lacked boundaries, or went and got into other people's karma when you shouldn't have. And that's a big thing we could talk about for days, Nicole. It's like tapping into other people's karma and timelines and trying to, right? So stay clear, everyone. But yeah, but Lizzie, this is an important message for you. And some will feel like that heavy inward. It's going to feel kind of similar to when you go through dark night of the soul, because you're going to be called to listen to your own intuition and to really be with your team. I've had moments where like I mentioned at the beginning of our life, it's like, okay, I never learned about this in a textbook. Like, how do I manage this? How do I navigate this scenario that I'm in right here? And the way that I knew was like feeling the light within me. And when did I, and this is a message for everybody, a great technique. You feel the peace, you feel the energy, go to a feeling that feels like home or like you, something that feels safe. And then you think about one of the options and feel how the energy shifts. And then you think about the other option and feel how the energy shifts. And if you feel like you drop off, like you literally lose that connection to the love that's around you or the confidence or the peace, then that's your answer that that timeline is not in alignment. So then you would say, okay, how do I feel about this timeline or this decision? And for me, I can feel all the light coming in. Even if it's something sad or really intense, I still feel a sense of peace behind it. And I think that's important. Our guides aren't going to play down situations. You know, they're not going to say, oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. No. When there is strong decisions to be made in life, that's when they're going to show up and they are going to confirm for you that this is something very important, and continue to trust that resonating frequency of the light within you that's going to keep you on your path. So I'm feeling this for you for the month of December, where you might feel like you're being pulled in all kinds of directions, having to have answers right now, people reaching out to you, wanting your assistance. And your team's like, you can say no, you can put a boundary and say, I'm going to be more present within myself and let spirit lead you through the next 3 weeks is what I'm feeling. So I really hope that that helps you. So I'll leave you with that and spark the heart. Okay. All right, Nicole, there's a question for you about let me read Spark the Hearts. Hold on, she's saying, thank you so much, Amy. I posted about allowing energies into my heart on Soul Wise LA this morning, but I will definitely ground in the stomach to help my battery. I appreciate this guidance so much. You are so welcome. You're so welcome. Okay, Nicole, there's a question for you about how do you channel joy guides?
Oh my God. So we'll have to do a live on this, but like, so there's a whole sequence to channeling joy guides and like different types of guides. Again, we talk about this in Learn the Channel. And then I also talk about it in the mediumship course and how to like, which we will be re-releasing that, how to call in different spirits and bring in the essence of that spirit. It's literally like you're putting on their clothes, but you also do that in channeling too. It's just different variations of it. So specifically with joy guides, you would call on the spirit of joy. Like you just keep saying it. Like for me, I do this. I call on the spirit of love, and then I wait for the spirit of love to come in, and then I call on the spirit of light, I feel spirit of light come in, and then I call on the spirit. There's a couple other things sequencing. I won't give it all away here. And then I call on the spirit of joy, and then I wait for joy to come over and speak through me. So in mediumship stuff, we often do things in sequencing in different orders, and we do things in three successions of three and successions of harmonics, because we want that energy to come through us. However, like in Learn the Channel, we talk about setting space and the energy of it, so things cannot just pop in the body and start talking through you at will. Typically, you will understand that you're channeling the joy guide because you'll feel joyful and playful. If you do not feel joyful and playful, then you're not speaking to a joy guide. And they do not really have a gender specifically. They don't have a gender, even though the one I work with kind of sounds like a female. And they typically don't have a body, if that makes sense. So it's more of an energy. It just, for me, it just looks like a big cloud or a poof of happiness on the other side. I don't even know how. Are you seeing it? Like a big, like, just billowing cloud of joy and love, like that's really what it looks like on the other side. And that's why I found it funny that a puppy came through, because the puppy represents to me like joy. So I'm learning too with spirit again, like they're showing me that we can have these animals come through that really represent playfulness and joy as well, to be our guides too. So thanks for asking that question.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Yeah, and I really love that joy is coming up, because the Council of Light, that's who I channel, talk about joy all the time. And I'm releasing a new book, which I just mentioned to you, Nicole, is out for pre-order as of today. And it's a message for starseeds and light workers. That's the title. From the Council of Light. So I'll share it in stories after. And it's transcription of the very first vocally channeled message I did with you, Nicole, there. Nicole was filming this, you guys. So it's like amazing. And this was like 5 years ago, but the message is so strong. And the council was saying, there's new people, Amy. They like, this is going to be supportive. Let it come out. And I was writing the dedication last night, and that was the first thing that came through, is this book is dedicated for those who are holding joy on earth. Like, it was just amazing. Like, so I had to share this with everybody, because I just channeled that importance of joy last night, and here it's coming through, and now I'm feeling like, the threes. So important. And okay, they're saying, why, Amy? Let everybody know, why is joy so important? And joy is so important because it's our birthright. It's our state of alignment and vibration where we feel the most connected and akin to God, source light. Our energy is bright and full. And they say, remember children. Look at children. Remember the times you had so much joy as a child. And who told you you can't be joyful? They're saying, why do some humans feel like as an adult we have to be grumpy and sad and stressed out? That is not who we were made to be, or why we came into this life in reality. Now they're showing me movies in my head about, like, no matter what type of career or instance of life that you're in, economics, or like, is it freezing cold outside, or are you on a beach? Like, it does, our surroundings, we get to choose the state that we are in and our outlook on life. And joy is a huge catapult into, they're just showing portals opening and magical sparkles. Like, when we're in joy, manifestation happens quickly, very quickly. That's like the secret sauce. It's the key for physical alignment in this reality. Joy is what gets us there. So is anything else coming through, Nicole? Because I'm just like feeling so much information around that frequency in particular.
Yeah, I love it. I love, because I would love to do, I think we did do a course on abundance and manifestation, but so it parlays into that. I feel like we're hitting every course on Spirit School today. Like, we're just talking about everything. So when you talk about abundance and manifestation, which everybody wants to know what that is, Amy is right. Like, that internal vibration of joy, getting there, and then also being grateful for everything we have in our lives. Like, so like when I'm making food, when I'm drinking water, when I'm getting ready, like, just grateful for everything. Every little thing that I have brings in that sense of joy and gratitude, and then I can manifest things and pull things through the ether at like such a bazillion times quicker than anything else. Also, like, people want to know how to meet their divine partner. That has also been coming up a lot in readings, because it's like it's the holiday season. People want to be in love. They want to rekindle the love that they're with, or be in a new relationship. Okay. So like, being joyful and grateful for this day, for this energy, for this body, and being grateful for everything inside of the body, the will, the spirit, the energy, the love. But that magnetism, the joy magnetism, is what magnetizes another to find you, another attraction. So attraction through relationships, through business partnerships, through intimate partnerships, like all of it. So yeah, joy really is the cornerstone of all of this.
Yeah.
So
Oh my gosh. I just saw the picture in my head. When we first met, Nicole, do you remember how we laughed so hard we couldn't stop laughing? Like every time Nicole and I would get together, we would laugh so hard. And then when we would do all of our lives, we were laughing so much it was hard to even push, the button to go live. So
that's right. It would take us like 4 hours to do an hour show, or like 5. You know what I mean? Between getting ready, channeling, like, it was a long time.
yeah, we were just having so much fun. Oh my gosh, I love that. That was amazing. So there was a follow-up comment about from Monica about the dog spirit guide. That question and answer. So she's saying, I live by myself and I've had a lot of health problems. I recently lost my little dog. So I think that there's a message in that the energy of puppy and dog is coming back around to bring joy and help, shift the energy that you might be feeling. You're in that space, somewhere that you'd rather, move through and feel that there's some joy and positivity surrounding you around that or on the other side of it. So yeah. Let me check out the question mark box. Okay, Nadina is asking, I would love to know which guides surround me and what messages they have for me. Okay, we can bring a message through, but the first thing I'm really getting is there's this energy around that's wanting you to start making connection with your guides, as we've all been talking about this whole time. But particularly, I see them coming through as frequency of color. So I'm not specifically hearing names, although they're saying you can assign names to us, which is really funny because not all guides actually have a name, it's a frequency. But they're saying, okay, it's more like a whole package of energy. So if you feel all this energy is here, okay, what color does it sound like? If it could be a song, what kind of emotions would come from this song? And what kind of emotions do they bring through with it? You'll like feel within the body. So the messages that they're sharing are peace, joy, safety, and trust. And those are important pillars that are important for you, not just like today, right now, but through the month of April. And I'm also seeing there's 4 guides with you. So I think those are like what they're bringing through is safety, peace. I forget what it was. I already found it, trust, and something else. So these are the messages or the themes that are important for you. And the biggest part is not to like depend on the outside for it, is to go within and figure out what's holding me back from this. I'm really digging deep, like discovering, do I have a block with this? Is there some kind of discrepancy in my energy? And literally going in and finding and pulling out the programming or healing the trauma and your inner self, your little child self, or I'm seeing young teenager self wants to be heard. There was something that they felt what they weren't seen or heard or got a chance to vocalize, not specifically to others, although it could be, but more within yourself. Like what parts of yourself are you suppressing? And that's going to be the ticket to getting through these 3 pillars of messages or consciousness that's coming in, the themes, and your guides are there working with you on it. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm really glad. Hopefully we're going to be able to save this so you can make notes or check back. Yeah, did anything else come through for you on that, Nicole?
No, I'm reading everybody's comments. Like, so
Okay.
everybody's like chiming in. Everybody's just saying thank you for being here. Like everybody's like loving us together. So it's awesome. Again, this is a reunion. So we've, you know, so a lot of people have been with us for, you know, a lot of years, and so it's nice to see some old friendly faces, some handles out there. We love you guys so much, and then a lot of new faces, which is awesome. And yeah, again, this will not be the last time that we will be doing this. So we
No,
promise.
and we're so excited for it. Absolutely. We're both at this space in life where it's like now's the time to get back on, with everyone. Do you see the message from Karen, our friend Karen? She's got the
Let,
lily pads, the green.
let
So
me see.
I'll give you
Oh, Karen. Okay, yeah. Okay. Hi, girls. I have a dear friend who has been with me the past few weeks. What
inspiration.
is the biggest message she wants to share with me? All
Yeah.
right. So let's see. It's funny. I'm not used to the comments and stuff. Okay. So.
I know. Covering
Oh
your
my God.
face. Touch your screen, it'll disappear. Like
Oh,
I think,
really?
yeah, touch your
Wow.
screen, like your face, and they should go away.
Oh my God.
I wonder why you were like on the side, and I'm like, because she can't see, because the
I can't
comments.
see. Yeah, I can't see. And that's how long it's been since I've been on Instagram, guys. All right. So, all right. Walking through this gently. Okay. So, Karen, let me see. So, I just get like a big bear hug from her. And then also, like, be safe and protect yourself. Like, you're not protecting your back. I just see like you need to watch your back. Nothing bad. I'm just saying, like, you need to watch your back. So, I also feel like there needs to be some energy back here and like some cleansing, which I just went to something this weekend and we talked all about cleansing and cleansing the back specifically. And that is really important. And I also feel like Amy and I have this patch, or Amy does, where you put it on the back of you and it helps to regenerate. So I feel like not only is there a cleansing that needs to happen here, but also regeneration. So there needs to be like a rebirth for what you're going through. So it's like cleansing out the old, cleansing out the old timelines, the bloodline, even I'm hearing, and then bringing in the new, like the new sustenance, the new regeneration. So, again, you can go on Amy's website and look at those patches, which are super amazing, which I've been taking. They're amazing. And so just really learning how to delve into this and really regenerate yourself, your spiritual gifts, and also asking what you want for in life. Like, I feel like you've just been really quiet and like honing your gifts, honing in your intuition. And now it's really a time to allow it to come out. So I will leave that with you.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, because the back is also the past, right? Let
Yeah.
go, clearing the energy of the past away. Sometimes there's stuff that we don't even know about, and then we don't recognize it until it builds up and it's so heavy. And I get surprised myself when because this is the work we do, right? But sometimes things can build up, and we as humans try to do the best we can, but often we are looking at things that are presented right in front of us, or that's really intense or strong that we can see. So when I've gone to my healer and she's like, oh, you have this energy building up on your back, and especially when it's like, oh, it's related to your past, I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought I let that go. I thought I cleared it away. I thought but there was something lingering. So she would help me release it. And what's funny is it's like it just built up so slowly. But then when it releases immediately all together, you can feel that shift and that difference. It's like, oh my gosh, a huge weight was like gone. How did I let that build up so much? So I'm hearing the questions of how to clear energy. And I'll say a good way that I like to work with the back, aside from meditation and asking my team to come in and help, I like to use sound harmonics. So you can see I have a crystal bowl, my Tibetan bowl behind. You could also use tingsha cymbals or tuning forks, but surround your whole room. Just start playing music. If you have an instrument, amazing. But also you can do something recorded like on YouTube or Spotify. And particular for the back, what I'm hearing is you don't want to do headphones. If you can, put speakers where it's really loud and it can shake the energy off of you to dislodge it. And then also the sea salt bath or body scrubs. sea salt is so amazing because it loosens sticky energy and it just thins it out and dissolves it away. So these are physical things that you can do to help pull the energy out of the body, because when we work with the back, it actually can start compressing and absorbing into the tissue and the cells. And heat, so salt, warm heat baths or showers can really help release that as well. So that is definitely a message for somebody. I hope that you all enjoy. We have a few more minutes left, Nicole. Is there any other question or any message that you want to talk about, topic? How you feeling?
Yeah. So Nadina would say, wow, thank you. I appreciate that message, and we'll definitely re-listen and write that down. I think there was a few other ones, just like thanking everybody. Oh yeah, it's awesome. I don't know if we're missing anything. Okay, cool. So, wait, here we go again with me trying to figure out how to use it. God.
Yeah, there's, let me see if we have, oh, okay, so there's a couple more. Do you see any there? Because there's a couple more. We might be able to choose one out of the chat box. I can read it off.
Yeah, you read it. Yep.
Okay.
Read it.
All right. So if you didn't get your question in this time, hopefully next. But I'm really being pulled to Ro Butler's question. And he's saying he's coming out of a dark night of the soul. My angels or guides are strong and around me. And they've been sending messages in the form of the number sequence 8888 and hawks. But I don't have any understanding. Can you help please me understand better what my guides are showing? So he's getting the numbers 8 and 4s. So 8888, and then the bird, the hawk. So what is coming through for you?
So the hawk obviously is a messenger from spirit, specifically messenger from our ancestors, I believe, and always resonates with me. And hawk carries the message into the winds, just like eagle does, right? So eagle, but they were talking about more hawk, and they're just saying this is more of an ancestral line, like from the ancestors. So carrying messages from your ancestors, so from the spirit world to your ancestors and vice versa. Also, to know that you are on the right path and your messages are being heard. That's what I keep hearing. And 8888, I mean, specifically, like 8 is the I was going to say letter. It is the number of abundance, and letter, you know, you can smell a letter, hear a number, I don't know. Anyway, so it is, so 8888 is specifically about abundance and infinity. And for me, every time I see that, I know that my abundance is increasing. So I feel like for you, and that's something we do in channeling too, you can hear my voice is elongating, because the guides are saying, like, it's definitely about your energy acquiring and accepting more abundance, that you are ready to step into your next field of abundance. And also, since we were talking about the goddesses, I want to honor them. So the number 8888 actually attunes itself to the planet Jupiter, which is an alignment in our planet for the day of the week, Thursday. Excuse me, I'm going into the channel now. Okay, so Thursday, and Thursday is our day that we make decisions in accordance to abundance and the number 8. So it's all in alignment. So when you want to make changes, focus on Thursday, the day of the week, to make those changes, and also incorporating Jupiter in either like a seance or a prayer or an invocation to really honor that planet. And when you make changes with abundance, the day is Thursday. So I'll leave that with you.
Oh, so beautiful. Yeah, a lot of intel flowing in, girl. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Jackie said, our friend Jackie, she's on here and she's saying, I'm so grateful for the both of you. Your energy has always been amazing together. Aw, thanks, girl. Love. So Nicole, I felt like before we head off for today, we'll be back, guys. We'll be back. So if you like and enjoy the lives, let us know. It'll be on the replay. So leave comments and hearts and let us know and all that. but I wanted to share some things that are coming up. So if you didn't hear, I'm releasing a new book. It's out today on pre-order. It's Messages for Starseeds and Lightworkers from the Council of Light, transcribed. And I'm so excited to share it. It has a special place in my heart because Nicole actually filmed me channeling this, the first vocally channeled message when we were in Sedona. And the video will be coming out on YouTube in a couple weeks. Maybe even this week. And on my podcast, the Spirit and Soul Healing Podcast, I'll also be releasing it. So it is such a strong and comforting message from the Council of Light. And one thing they talk about is joy, which is like a part of our conversation today. I love how it all comes together. And then, Nicole, I'm feeling to remind everybody about what you have coming up. Oh, one more thing, because I was like, when am I going to be live again? But I am going to be live tomorrow night for Soulwise LA community members. So if you're interested in the membership group that I share with Layla, it's called Soulwise LA. We're going to be live tomorrow night for our mastermind, and I'll put the link in stories, but it's also in the bio on Amy Sikarskie, Raise the Vibe Tribe, and Spirit School Magic. Okay, girl, share with everybody all your excitement. You have some cool things coming up.
Yeah, so this week, if you are in the Philadelphia area or New York or New Jersey, even because it's about an hour, 2 hours away, I'm doing a live group reading in Pottstown, PA. We have like a huge venue, amazing energy, amazing guests. I have a lot of friends in the audience that will be helping with energy and messages as well. So even though we're doing a group of maybe like 100 people, I read as many people as humanly possible. Like it's like fireworks, okay, and it going off. And so like even just being in that room, you're going to receive a healing, a message from spirit. People are going to meet. I was saying on the podcast earlier this week, like people fall in love, loved ones come through. Like it's just an amazing time. So that's on my website. You can go to my website, which is myangelteam.com, has all the information there. I will also be doing my first live going in the trance this Sunday at Circle of Miracles Spiritualist Church. We are not recording it. It is a live event. If you want to witness that, if you would like to receive a message or, the energy from Archangel Metatron, I'll be bringing through Archangel Metatron and the Founding Fathers in Spirit. I will put that link in my bio here on Instagram. I'll put it in my link tree so that you can go right there on Sunday if that's something you would like. And if not, just join up for my mailing list. I have tons of great offerings coming up. We have a lot of stuff in the month of December, both live events and online. I'm really trying to move a lot of my live stuff online so that you guys can be a part of this and be here more on Spirit School Magic. I can't wait.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks everyone. You're all leaving the sweetest messages. We so appreciate it. And as you see today, we came live on Spirit School Magic. So be sure to put your notifications on if you want to catch another live. With the two of us, we might do like our 2 pages, but I think we're going to go back and forth on Spirit School Magic. So here's Nicole's account, and then mine's over Amy Sikarskie. Everything's listed below where it will be on the replay. We're so blessed and grateful to be able to connect today. So I hope you guys have an amazing week. Happy Monday.
Happy
Love
Monday.
you so much. We will see you guys real soon.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye.